Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get any notifications about when new reads are being posted, please feel free to hit the notification bell as well as subscribe so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes are definitely helpful to the growth and the prosperity of the channel, okay? This read is going to be for Cancer, Cancerians. Cancer, I'm seeing that the cycle of this read is focused on and centered around the spirit of true self, seeking security from or in money. Okay. I am seeing that that is influenced by winning the lottery. Okay. I'm also seeing some influence from experiences by the cycle of this read, that the spirit of true self is learning lessons from the soul in regard to the Eastern Wind. The Eastern Wind pretty much showing me that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about perception. When it comes to intellectuals, you may be an intellectual, you may have been conversing with intellectuals or something like that, okay? It's all based on the perception that you have in regard to intellectuals. People that are intelligent, consider themselves to be intelligent, and so on and so forth, right? I'm also seeing some influence, but teetering and tottering. I call this a seesaw wind, where it's like it could be coming from the Eastern Wind or the Western Wind because of the kind of energy that it is. Right. So I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about a midlife crisis. Okay? So the thing about something being called a midlife crisis is that you don't know when the middle of your life is, okay? And though we've come familiar based off of, like our perception of what a crisis is, and that's probably something that this intellectual energy could have, influenced you coming to a conclusion about in regard to what it is that you've been experiencing. So maybe you feel like someone else has been in a midlife crisis, or you feel like you were going through a midlife crisis, okay? Either way, we can cut the word midlife out because we don't know when the middle of your life is. Though the main thing is feeling like you're in a crisis, and also feeling like things are outside of your control and being overwhelmed by it. That is what a crisis is, okay? What I'm also seeing is that is based solely on the influence of, like I said, the Eastern or the Western Wind that are associated with process and perception. So it is based on your perception if you are going through a crisis, right? And then it's also based on the process of what is going on in your life that would help you determine if that is a crisis as well, okay? I am seeing some influence, by the way. Oh, another thing about the whole crisis thing is that it's saying that it's not your fault. You are meant to go through that experience, and however it is that you are feeling in that experience. Usually a crisis highlights a sense of vulnerability because something is outside of your control and you are overwhelmed by it. So it's specifically because you were in a vulnerable position, vulnerable state, whatever the situation is. The strong message associated with any kind of crisis is that it's not your fault. You are going through it because it is a transition and a transformation that is meant to happen and take place in your life, okay? I'm also seeing that is influenced by the way of the Southwestern Wind. I am seeing that you have been learning a lesson, or you have learned a lesson during the cycle of this read from the soul, where the spirit of true self has been learning a lesson about the process of power. Process of power from where? The planet Jupiter. Anytime that it is specifically the collaboration of southern and western wind, it has to do with the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years, and it influences growth and transformation and change. So like I said, if you were experiencing some type of crisis, the main thing is it is not your fault. It is a time of transformation. Things are obviously going to change after you go through a crisis, okay? And if it's all part of a cosmic order, then it's definitely a part of a divine design. And that is something that's outside of your control, and it's absolutely normal for you as a human being to be overwhelmed by things that are cosmic, because they're outside of your control, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you're going to go through this. I'm saying that during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that that may have been something that you went through. Okay? Ooh. I'm also seeing that that was specifically related to your job. Okay? I'm also seeing that you may have learned a lesson by the way of the soul for the spirit of your true self to learn a lesson about money in regard to the process of partnership and how it's directly related to your job. So you don't only have the process of power influencing what it is that you went through, though you also have the process of partnership that's influencing what it is that you went through in regard to your job and you experiencing some type of crisis. Everything is connected. Just think about it like this. Intellectuals has an island. Your job has an island. This crisis have an island. You are the ocean that they're all sitting on top of. You get what I'm saying? So they're all connected. They just are, like I said, have different functions, different highlights, and the reason why the way of the winds have influenced you the way that they have is also a part of that cosmic design, okay? I am seeing some lesson that has been learned by the way of the western wind, where the soul has taught the spirit of true self a lesson about process in regard to the way that your blood flows, okay? Something about the way that your blood flows or your bloodline, the process of it, strengthening. Something about that also has influenced the cycle of this read, okay? And essentially, I am seeing that that's all centered around you winning the lottery. So you've been seeking security in money. The experiences that you've been going through during the cycle of this read have had to do with your job, your relationships, intellectuals, the perception that you have on them, or the perception that they may have on you, your blood flow, and this time of transition in your life where, like I said, things have been outside of your control and in a big way have overwhelmed you. Okay, what else am I seeing? I'm seeing that the way that you interact with others, seduction. So I'm seeing the way that you would attract people, or the way that you attract experiences or whatever. Maybe the process of attraction, dating, being in relationships with people, is being taken to a whole nother level. So that's showing me that and this is in the upright, so it's showing me that the reason why you may have gone through what it is that you've gone through is because you're in a transition of how it is that you date, what it is that you attract to yourself, the kind of energy that you interact with, or naturally or that you make a choice to interact with, okay? Okay. And I'm just seeing that it's going to another level, though I am seeing like that someone maybe that you were attracted to was probably doing some magic, or you were the one that was magical or giving people this magical experience when it came to your attraction, right? That's just what I'm seeing. Okay. Then I'm also seeing some influence. The process, like when it comes to seduction, I'm seeing that process of blood flow, right? Because when I think about seduction, you think about blood flow and, you know, that kind of thing. So, I mean, that's the only connection that I'm seeing, you know. So what I'm seeing is a girls' night out. So you may have, and I am seeing blood flow again. With hanging out with your girls. I don't know if you are a female or if you are a guy. The gender is not specific, though I am seeing the specific hashtag girls' night out. And something about the old way. Like you may be replaying events in your mind about how you used to hang out with your friends. Okay. And that's represented with this old school. So what I'm saying is like we have all inherited the idea of celebration, right? Like as from youth, you observe the adults and see how they celebrate or how they quote unquote have a good time. Right. And that's what I'm seeing. Like the ideal girls' night out is, you ever seen that movie Girls Trip? You know what I mean? Like getting turned up and having a good time with your girls, and then coming home and everybody just, you know. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm also seeing that it may have been perceived as like an outdated way of thinking. Probably by the way of these intellectuals, or, you know what I mean? That's just what I'm seeing. Because when I see old school, it also says conditioning. So it's like you've been conditioned to believe that that is the typical girls' night out, right? And when I'm seeing like bloodline, I mean, maybe you experience this because of people in your family, or you used to have girls' nights out with people in your family. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing. And maybe you're like replaying these events in your head or in your mind of if you had a good time or a bad time, and maybe in some kind of way your art of seduction and how that may have played out. Maybe y'all fed off of each other's energy. That also happens in girl groups when y'all go out. I can testify to that. Women in my family, like, we all getting ready at the same time. There is obviously an energetic exchange during that time when everyone's getting ready, when everyone's doing their hair, when everyone's doing their nails, getting dressed. If y'all go shopping before, whatever the situation is, drinks that y'all have before y'all go out, drinks that y'all have when y'all at the club or wherever y'all at. Even if it's like a kickback where like people are all at home, there's something about that, like the art of seduction that y'all kind of all learn from each other, even if this is a friends thing. And And what I'm seeing with the crisis thing, whether if it's like the process of the crisis or the perception of the crisis, I'm seeing that like it's not your fault, because it's a time of transition, not just for you, though also these females that you hung out with, that y'all were all exchanging the kind of energy of the art of seduction with each other. With seduction, I'm also seeing third parties, so it's almost like I just see a group of girls like hyping each other up and being in each other's closet when they getting ready to go out, and you know what I mean? That's just what I'm seeing. Okay, and then last but not least, I am seeing, I don't think that they have an emoji for that. Okay? Something about backstabbing. So there was like some type of deception amongst this group of women. Okay? There was some type of deception amongst this group of women. Somebody may have been heartbroken. I am seeing that as well. Like some type of unexpected attack. Now the thing about this is, we speak things out into the reality, and like I said, it's not your fault if you did or if anyone else did, because it was meant to happen, right? There is a sense of fate that definitely is involved in all of it, because like I said, it's a part of a cosmic design. Y'all had to go through what it is that y'all went through to grow and transform and change into what it is that you will become. Okay, so even the experience of being backstabbed or heartbroken, or thank you for that. Okay, moving on. So I'm seeing that the universe, and that's what has influenced the premise of why you're in that energy of seeking security from money or in money. Okay, the emotions and the specific messages associated with this read are for you to be sensitive, maybe to the emotions of others, right? Or it's a time for you to be sensitive with yourself and what it is that you have gone through. Or like if it's a crisis, then obviously you were feeling sensitive, okay? Or if someone else is going through a crisis, then, you know, sensitivity is obviously requested, not demanded. Though it is imperative to prioritize the wellness of your soul, so giving grace to yourself and giving grace to others should be up on that list, okay? For you not to feel useless, for you to feel or be kind, for you to feel fortunate, for you to feel free, for you to feel joyous, for you not to feel hostile, and for you not to feel forced into responding probably with hostility, okay? Any of the negative feelings or emotions, especially if it was a crisis or some type of backstabbing that happened, were all inherited. There is a wheel of fortune that plays its role in sense. We have all inherited the experiences of things that are not so great and the emotions that come with it, because it takes human beings to make more human beings, right? And we're not blaming it on those that have come before us. We understand that that is a part of the process. However, human beings don't exist without God. So we also have the strength, the might, the power, the ability to overcome those challenges. And guess what? It's not forced to give grace. It comes natural because you were not made without God. Okay? Alright, so if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that has been offered to me is the High Priestess energy. High Priestess energy is, champ. Someone that is spirit-led, spirit-fed, and intuitive. Led by your intuition, and you trust the spirit of true self to always be honest with you. I always say, I'm talking to myself because I need advice from a real nigga. No shade. To you, though. I'm talking to me because I need me to give me clarity. Okay? So, the High Priestess energy is someone that is intuitive. Like I said, spirit-fed, spirit-led. Yeah. This energy was received, not frazzled, not conflicted, not exhausted, and not disturbing. So like I said, providing a sense of clarity and calmness, okay? The energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is this Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords represents like a time in your life where maybe you felt like you could not express yourself freely. Excuse me. Like maybe you felt like you were forced to not, speak your mind or speak about how it is that you felt or feel because it would have made you hostile or something like that. Maybe you were feeling useless. Forced to feel useless and hostile. Okay? Maybe that's the kind of energy that you felt like you were in. In a crisis? Yeah. I'm just saying. In a crisis, yeah, for sure. Maybe you felt hostile and you felt useless because, like I said, there are in a crisis there are circumstances and situations that are outside of your control and you are overwhelmed by it. That's why it's called a crisis, because you need help. You cannot do it on your own. And what I'm seeing is that you may have felt like you were forced to go through it. When it comes to the other factors and me being able to see all of that, and how Jupiter is also involved in the growth and transformation of you being in this next phase of your life, it's not your fault. It was a time of transition. Okay? So obviously, I had to pull an angel card. And I'm seeing that this is not just something that you were going through. It was something that was happening with people worldwide. Like the whole world was in crisis. So this could be related to something that happened probably during the pandemic. We're not that far from the time of the pandemic. So I'm seeing that when it comes to crisis, and I see the word global associated with the Eight of Swords, it's just giving the energy of something, a worldwide crisis, something that happened that affected the whole entire world, right? And I'm seeing that the way that you responded to it was astounding. Okay. I also pulled some angel cards for that. And I'm seeing that, come on, within the next few weeks, a peaceful resolution. Okay. Now I just want to clarify, I do not do anything to manipulate the cards or how they're placed throughout the spread. I do pull the cards live in my broadcast on Bigo Live TV. Feel free to join and follow me. My Bigo ID is interpreter, just to let you all know and be transparent about the fact that I don't manipulate the reads. They just come naturally, okay? I process time naturally, so that's why I stick to the statement of I do time reads. I don't read any other type of way. All of my reads are based on time that has been offered to me or is available to me for me to be able to get the message to you. Without time, I wouldn't be able to do this, okay? So just want to be clear and transparent about that. Okay, let's move on. So in the past position, for the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you were received in this energy as creative, imaginative, innovative, artistic, and cool. Not crazy. Going through a crisis and not being crazy is insane. Going through a crisis and not being crazy is insane, though. Kudos to you. So I'm seeing that that's how you was looked at in this energy. So you were in the Queen of Swords energy in the past. This is someone that is setting boundaries. And someone that has all of the correct information to be standing in a position strongly to lead others. Okay? That is interesting. So this could have either been you, or it could have been someone else that was like in your life there for you. Could be male or female. The gender is not specific. Just take the information as it resonates. However, I think that either way, it resonates because then I see the King of Swords. So, yeah. I'm saying that you may have met your match when you were going through whatever it is that you were going through. Because in this case, so like I'm saying, you could, the male or female aspect of it doesn't really matter. Because you got the Queen and the King of Swords here in your lineup. So, and then with the King of Swords energy, I'm seeing like you were received in this energy as feminine. So you know what I'm seeing? The reason why you weren't received in this Queen of Swords energy as crazy is because you were balanced in your divine masculine and feminine energy of truth. So, I mean, like I said, this could either be someone else that was in your life, or this could literally be you just balanced in that divine masculine and feminine energy. And that was the reason why you went through this transition in a healthy way. Because in this King of Swords energy, got the same kind of strength as the Queen of Swords, though it's being received as like feminine. And clean. And not stinky. And for some reason that was one of the words. And also not scary. Not frightening. Not ugly. So take it as it resonates. Then I'm seeing towards the end of the cycle of this read, a mother. So there was a mother, maybe your mother or you are a mother, in this Queen of Pentacles energy that is financially secure and abundant. Okay? Or you could have just been like someone that was in the energy of like this matriarch type of energy, the guardian. or this Queen of Pentacles is, you know, someone else in your life, right? That is confirming that you were in this Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, like that you were balanced in this, throughout this crisis. Okay? Because this Queen of Pentacles energy is being received as, well, the overall energy of the connection between these two, right? And the reason why I say that is because that girl's night out card is obviously having to do with more than one person and what it is that you experienced during the cycle of this read. So let me just say that. Though the reason why I'm still holding on to these cards is because this came out in the beginning of the read. Like, these cards are the reason why I was offered the High Priestess energy. Okay? Just want to be clear. Like, these cards came out before the whole entire spread. Like, they came out and was like, we need to go here. Right? And that's before anything else was pulled. So, and this is because the foundation that this energy is built up off of is the experience of comfort, like you being comfortable, you not being insane, like you were being received as comfortable, not crazy, not insane, not stupid, not idiotic, okay? And there's the Five of Cups in reverse, the experience of you letting go of things that you may have regret. I'm seeing acceptance. Okay. And also the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is representing you working on building up your skills and talents, being diligent in that work to focus on the growth of your finances. So this could have, okay, so with the Five of Cups, it's specifically related to you moving on and letting go of being called crazy, being called stupid, or feeling crazy or stupid, right? Letting go of whoever, whatever, that could have anything to do with what it is that you experience. Because as those words are in a downright position, so is that card. And it's like, well, why? Because you were comfortable working. You were comfortable in your work and what it is that you were doing. Okay? With that process of partnerships, the partnerships that you made with the people that you worked with, or something like that. And also the process of power and how it paid you in regard to your job is what I'm seeing with this Three of Pentacles and the word comfort. And then there was this Queen of Pentacles. This, like I said, I'm seeing a mother, though this could also represent you in this energy as someone that was financially secure and abundant, and also having the ability to not just support yourself, though support others, because the Queen of Pentacles is charitable as well. Okay, what a way to get through it all, right? Alright, so for your future, okay, also any parts of the read that have like an angel card, because I know y'all been seeing this angel card just like right here. Any parts of the read that have an angel card, or obviously because that angel energy needed to be drawn in to explain things better and give some clarity. So with that Eight of Swords, when it says within the next few weeks, the peaceful resolution, this is explaining why. Okay? Why you were in that energy during the cycle of read and what that means in the future. And when it says within the next few weeks, peaceful resolution, this is that future. Okay, so let's talk about your future. So I'm seeing the King of Rods. This could be like the patriarch, the man that is like maybe someone that you work with, a boss, a supervisor. I'm seeing a strong masculine energy. Like, this could also be a husband, right? Someone that you trust, someone that people trust to lead. Okay? And the reason why I say a man is because it literally says masculine and also animated. So someone that is genuine and strong standing in their masculinity and their ability to lead with the family as a priority. Okay? I always say we have these bodies, though these bodies would not be significant to our purpose in life if we did not have the spirit to animate them. And so when I see animated, masculine, it's like maybe someone that you thought of, though you did not think was real or genuine. Okay? In this King of Rods energy, I'm seeing someone that is genuine. Maybe even you may have been manifesting this person, or this person may have been manifesting you, because it's about seeing and believing in regard to this energy, and that's just what I'm getting off of it. And I'm also seeing that it's understood. Okay, like this person understands you, or you understand this person. So this could either be you, or it could be somebody else. Okay? Then I'm seeing this Knight of Pentacles. This could represent you going into some type of, I'm hearing job opportunity. So this could either be you, or this could be someone that's like trying to tempt you. Okay? Because this energy is being received as like attractive, sexy, appealing, not weird, not frightening. And usually a knight is someone that's very ambitious about their intentions. Like this is someone that's coming towards you, or you're in this energy of wanting to reach financial goals, or this is someone that is coming into your life with the intention to ... though it's related to money. Okay? And do not be deceived, because they are attractive. If that's this other person, though, if it's you, like pursuing financial goals and being ambitious in that energy, then it can also be that way. Okay? Take the information as it resonates, because it is something that's happening in the future. Okay? And like I said, in regard to that backstabbing energy, right, that we were seeing earlier, there is the universe card that is associated with that experience, right? So that's just a revelation that it is all connected. So when I see the World card, and I'm seeing like I said, the universe was paired in the read with that backstabbing card. Okay? So when I see the World card paired with the Nine of Rods is saying, like, in the face of adversity, make sure that you stand strong and defend yourself. And also remember that you do not have to respond with hostility, and you do not have to feel useless. And that may be a challenge in itself when it comes to responding to certain things, especially in the workplace, because you don't want to feel like you're forced to respond in a hostile way, though you also don't want to be or feel useless when it comes to standing up or sticking up for yourself, or though the reality of it is you're in this energy of you're in this energy is not annoying. So however this person, if that person is coming towards you, right, then you will be in this Nine of Rods energy to be able to protect and defend yourself. And you're not doing this alone. Like, you have spirit guides that are there with you. There will always be some type of energy or resource or God, really, that's there with you, even throughout the hardships, for you to be able to overcome them. So if you were meant to experience some type of backstabbing energy, whatever, or if you have experienced it in the past, you have moved forward to this point in your life with caution. Like, you move forward with caution so that you're not backed up into a corner and feeling like you have to respond with hostility. So whoever this Knight of Pentacles energy is, if it's not you focusing on pursuing your financial goals, because remember, I said it could be you focusing on pursuing your financial goals, and in that case, you're not backstabbing yourself, right? However, if there is someone externally that has intentions that are not so great, that are, centralized around focusing on using you for money and deceiving you for money, you have the World card here with the Nine of Rods, and it's pretty much that. Or if someone is projecting that that's the only reason why you want to do something also, like, you have the right. I remember saying, like, oh, is this something that I need to be forgiven for? Like, do I need to ask for forgiveness for wanting to be financially secure and stable? And my friends were like, no. You are not wrong for wanting to be financially secure and stable. And if someone is trying to project that, you're wanting to, like, only pursue something because you want money, it's like, it's not about the money, it's about being financially secure and stable. Because you think of having a future, you think about if you had children. There's a lot more to being secure and stable that have nothing to do with money. And that's why I see you during the cycle of this read in this Queen of Swords and King of Swords energy, because you understand the dynamics of that and how you need to be balanced in your divine masculine and feminine energy. So whatever backstabbing energy that was keeping you imbalanced in the past, it ain't doing that no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not vulnerable the way that you were before. Your divine masculine and feminine energy, when it comes to the swords, is completely balanced, okay? And as far as the crisis that you may have gone through, you've overcome it. Now it's about moving forward, right? So whenever there is some type of conflict or adversity that stands against you, you know that it's specifically associated to what's going on in the world, and that is not your fault. Like racism, for example. Please give us an example. Everything. Yes, racism is one of those things. Prejudice, another one of those things. Inequality amongst genders, races, and all of that happened in the workplace. The world is getting better because you're in it. I love that. Right? The world is becoming a better place because you're in it. It needs you for that. Okay? So do not respond to certain situations with hostility, because you don't have to. You're balanced in this Queen of Swords and King of Swords energy, so you know what your rights are. Okay? And you also have the ability to communicate for yourself what those rights are as an intellectual. They can't play on your top, is what I'm seeing. And like I said, not annoying, not irritating. They have to, whoever it is, opposing energy or forces, whenever you are experiencing it, it is because you're not the only one that's growing in this. The people that are connected to you, that are involved in all of it, are also growing, and they have to grow. They grow regardless. You know what I mean? And that's why I see that you will be in the Six of Swords energy, where you are moving forward onto calmer waters. Though that's coming from, like I said, this Five of Cups that you don't regret. Right? Wherever it is that you may have had regrets in the past, there's a level of acceptance, because it had put you in this Three of Pentacles energy where you worked on yourself. You worked on how to build up yourself, instead of focusing on how other people needed to change. The universe and the work that Jupiter does on its own makes sure that they change. You get what I'm saying? So with the Six of Swords, I'm seeing that you're moving on to calmer waters gracefully. And still attractive. For some reason, like the level of attraction. So what I'm seeing is that you have attracted, because I keep seeing the word attraction. Like you're attracting, or the reality that you're wanting to experience, the security that you've been seeking in money, and the experience of, like I said, winning the lottery. I did not manipulate the cards. It literally came out on its own. Okay. You move into that energy gracefully. And you're very soft about it. There is literally close to no aggression. And I lie to you not, because it says sensual and soft. It's like God is handling you like a little bitty baby in this energy. Okay? Either that, or you're handling other people that have some type of hostility with grace. Okay? As far into your future as I can see, you move on to calmer waters, which is absolutely amazing, and you do it gracefully. And then you're in this, either you or someone else is in this King of Cups energy. With this King of Cups energy, I am seeing someone that is emotionally mature. Okay, so I'm seeing someone that is emotionally mature, right? But I'm also seeing someone, or I'm seeing an energy of someone that has not healed from a heartbreak. So, I know, right? So with this Three of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing someone that is depressed, someone that is sad. Okay. Not hostile, not useless, not forced, though someone that is sad because their heart was broken. Though I'm also seeing, like I said, this King of Cups in the upright, which is representing someone that is emotionally mature and knows how to manage their emotions, right? So this could be, and I'm also seeing that this person is funny, right? So what I'm seeing is someone in this girl group that is in your bloodline, maybe someone that kind of like introduced you to the art of seduction, or that you learned the art of seduction from, or whatever. Male or female, take it as it resonates, though. That girls night out card is, you know, specifically speaking to me. Maybe one of them got their heart broken, and they may be going through some type of depression because of that heartbreak. Or, yeah. And I'm seeing, you know, I pulled an angel card, and they, whoever that person is with that energy, they come to this King of Cups energy. And because this King of Cups energy is emotionally mature, you just end up making this person laugh, or that person ends up making you laugh. So there's something about these two people, you know, being in the same space. Like, you move forward onto calmer waters, for sure. Though, is it with a broken heart where you end up meeting this King of Cups? Or are you this King of Cups that ends up meeting this person with a broken heart? And that could have to do with something that you do for work, right? The other person that has this broken heart that is depressed could be the person that's in crisis. Or the reason why you went through everything that you went through led you up to be in an energy of someone that can help people recover from crisis. Because that's as far into your future as I can see, is recovery. So you may be that person that knows how to help other people heal. It's not like you haven't been through it. And I'm seeing that you're not a victim of what it is that you went through. You're a victor. Okay? So, to you, Cancerian, that was a delightful read. Thank you for the time that was offered to me, for me to be able to do it for you. Also, I do send love and light and healing energy to you. Also, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and do projects within communities here in the United States to push for change, okay? So here is a video that I would like to share with you all about my fundraiser. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I would like to thank you all so much for being super supportive of my channel, the messages that I'm able to share with you all, also my life off of the app, and my commitment to making a difference in the world. If you have any projects in your state, your community, your local area, please feel free to share those with me. I love collaboration and being able to get out there and make a difference. Also, if you feel moved to make any type of donations, they are all welcomed and appreciated. Thank you so much in advance. And your prayers. Yes, your prayers. The power of the spirit of the true self is connected to the Great Spirit. We are all connected to the Great Spirit. So any prayers or thoughts that you have in regard to me, please let them all be graceful and prosperous, and yes, affirmational and good energy, because I definitely send that amazing, healthy, wealthy, good energy right back to you. I will see you all next time, and I hope that you have had an amazing and uplifting and great Monday. Okay, bye.